Thank you very much for being here again. It seems quite an eventful year since we're all here in this council chamber in Luton launching this partnership programme that we've been delivering over the last sort of 9-10 months, and I'm really pleased to see some familiar faces here again. I've just got some kind of technical things to go through and some thanks to various people. I'm really grateful to Luton Council for both hosting this event today and also for enabling us to deliver this partnership programme with their help, with their support, and clearly with their funding as well, which I think is we should all be grateful for that. And also thank you for them for grasping this opportunity with both hands. It's not always easy, and to clearly identify. It's not easy to identify those benefits, particularly when they are the intangible ones, which are like the ones that I've seen today, where you're all chatting and you're all getting on and you're all supporting each other, and all the things that you were not doing so much 9 or 10 months ago because you didn't know each other. And so you've had all these pinch points and all these opportunities to meet and converse and share and support each other, and that's really exciting for me to see. Qualifications of learning are easy to prove. You do a suite of learning, you work really hard, and you get your certificate, and a number of you today will be getting your certificate. But all those elements around networking, sharing, becoming a community are much harder to prove on the outset. So, grateful thanks to Luton for being brave in that venture and for going, yes, we really believe that this is going to make a difference to us and the people working within those communities. And those communities and those networks are as impactful as that standardised specific learning. That's really important. And the next iteration of that learning is the Employability Practitioner Level 4 Apprenticeship Standard, which was published yesterday. So that's really instant news for people. And we think over the last 18 months with lots and lots of core partners, including Luton Council, we've been able to build something that's really fit for purpose for the future. In any environment where people are supporting people with some form of disadvantage or some form of challenge, often in quite a crisis situation, to become more independent, to support them to what we hope is better skills, better learning, and ultimately work, enabling our community to become socially and economically active, which is really important. Thanks to the partners for the delivery. So we've got Salvation Army here today. They delivered, as you know, the ESS award, which we're going to be presenting in a moment, if I ever shut up. And but also partners from Big Dog, Little Dog, who did some mental health awareness training, Remploy, who did some disability confidence training. We've got a webinar coming up next week from Aging Better about an aging workforce. We had some core partners of the IEP delivering universal credit learning. For those who've been involved in those things, they've all had real value in that process for your own learning. And most of all, really, thanks to those participants on the programme, the network of people that we've built in Luton, and then those individuals here today who are going to get your certificates. Because clearly without you, there is no learning. We could deliver it to an empty room and it would have no impact whatsoever. So it's really important that we've got that. And also to your families and your friends that I'm sure have supported you through that learning. This is not a simple thing to do. This is quite important, and I'm sure that you may well have been tetchy, for want of a better term, when you've been doing that, and I'm sure that you've had support from family and friends to get that done. So we couldn't do that. And there is no network without people being involved. So the fact that you've got involved and you have embraced this is really positive and a real good expression of your capability. Why do we do this? Well, we want to make sure that the environment in which we're operating has the best people possible for doing that, because our employers, that's important to our employers, it's important to us as professionals, but most importantly, it's important to the people that we serve. They desperately need our help. They really need our support. And if we're not doing it to 120% of our capability, then we are failing them. And so it's really important that we are helping supporting those communities really well. Okay, so you're all employability professionals. and you should be incredibly proud of what you've achieved today. So, without further ado, Rebecca's going to come up in a moment and talk about the award. We have some insights from some of those individuals that have received the award, or will be receiving the award certificate today. We're very lucky to have Councillor Hayes-Simmons, who is the leader of the council, who is going to present your award certificates and say a few words. And also interspersed with that, we have Robin Porter, who's the Deputy Chief Executive and Corporate Director for Commercial and Customer Services, or Customer and Commercial Services, from Luton Council. And Robin's going to say a few words about the programme and Luton in general. So thank you very much, and over to you, Rebecca.